Good morning, guys. My name is Debbie. Welcome to my channel. I am feeling much better. Last week was a disaster. Hold up. Good morning, guys. My allergies or sniffles or whatever was going on turned into a full-blown head cold. So I was in bed all weekend. I would have been on time, but you guys didn't want to see a naked Travis, so he didn't set his alarm last night, so he got up late and he's still naked. Um, so we are on part 6, I think, of the Chandler Halderson trial, which is day 9. Yeah, day 9. Um, you guys are so funny. And we have a new trial today, a live trial. So we are going to do that for a couple hours before we switch to the live trial. So let's read Judy's trivia. Did she put up trivia? Yes, she did. Halderson was a high school swim star and a member of the YMCA swim team. He received many awards and was ranked 13th in the division. He claimed to be part of the scuba diving rescue recovery teams for the DNR and Madison Police. Madison Police and the state's Department of Natural Resources did not have scuba diving teams. Oh, that's kind of a stupid lie. Before y'all lie, not that I'm teaching you how to lie, do some research. Do some research. Make sure that what you're lying about actually exists. You know, I don't he lied because he wanted to stay at home and play video games all day. I don't understand. What, what is going on with this generation? I don't, that's all I wanted to do when I was that age was to go to college and be a nurse. That's all I thought about. That's all I wanted to do. And I don't understand what's wrong with the younger generation. I don't get it. Good morning, Judy. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Wiggles. Marty's late, if he even comes back. Oh, yeah. There's that. Yeah. Yeah. And, oh, yeah. Gentle parenting now is the thing. We grew up with tough love. Yeah, tough love worked better. Because gentle parenting, you don't want to leave. You want to stay there and be pampered. Tough love made you want to get out. That's exactly it. That's it. That's the answer to my question. Ooh, I don't have coffee. I need
Please be
coffee.
seated, everyone. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before we begin, I will ask you whether anyone participated in or overheard conversations regarding the case, or took steps to research any information, or were purposely or inadvertently exposed to any information about the case? I see no hands. Thank you very much. We'll begin today continuing the state's presentation of evidence. If you would call your witness, please.
Yes, the state calls Detective Blank.
Detective, if you're able to safely and responsibly testify without a mask, that would be our preference. Thank you very much. If you'll stand, my clerk will administer the oath.
Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do. Go right ahead.
Good morning. Could you please just state your name for the record?
Timothy Blank?
And you've testified previously in this trial.
Yes.
During the course of this investigation, you were one of the detectives in charge of warrants and subpoenas for documents and business records.
Yes.
And did you, during the course of the investigation, in fact, write a search warrant or subpoena for TDS?
Yes.
And why did you write a warrant or subpoena for TDS?
In reviewing records from Google, we noted a consistent trend of IP addresses being used to log into various Google accounts.
And what is an IP address?
An IP address is an internet protocol address. It's essentially a series of numbers, or in some cases, letters and numbers that identify either a specific network or a specific device used to connect to other devices or networks on the internet.
And generally speaking, assuming that a home only has one internet account, would the activity that went through that home's Wi-Fi have the same IP address?
Yes.
So if you were at 4595 Oak Springs Drive, you would, and you use their Wi-Fi, you would have the TDS account that that home paid for. That
Yes.
internet account.
Yes.
I'm going to show you what has been marked as 483 and 484. Could you please identify 483 and 484?
43 is a certification of business records from TDS. And 484 is the records themselves.
And do they give you the IP address for the 4595 Oak Springs Circle address in Windsor, Wisconsin?
Yes.
And what is that IP address?
69.130.255.56.
And that's the account that Bart Halderson paid for. That was his internet user, or his internet company was TDS.
Yes.
At this time, I would move 483 and 484 into evidence.
No objection.
They are received. Counsel, at what point would you like me to read the stipulation regarding the business records?
After this witness?
Sure. Okay, very good.
And as already been explained to the jury, there was a bunch of email accounts in this case that became relevant or of interest.
Yes.
And those included Aaron Hoover at gmail.com, Alyssa Brandt 64 at gmail.com, as well as Chandler Halderson at gmail.com, Spieth Daniel at gmail.com, and Chaninja at gmail.com.
Yes.
And did you write warrants for those various accounts?
Yes, I did.
And I'm going to show you what has been marked as 479, 480, 482, 450, 451, 452, as well as 453. How would you describe these various documents as a group?
These are all Google records for various Gmail accounts.
Okay, and let's go through them one by one. 451, what is exhibit 451?
451 appears to be the certificate of authenticity from Google Incorporated for Chandler Halderson at gmail.com, as well as chninjalderson@gmail.com.
So not that uncommon. People often have more than one email.
Correct.
Okay. And they both have part of his name in that. Does this appear to be a true and accurate copy of what you received from Google?
Yes.
I would move exhibit 451 into evidence.
No objection.
It is received.
452, how would you describe 452 to the jury?
452 is also a certificate of authenticity for Chandler Halderson at gmail.com, as well as a chninjalderson at gmail.com.
Okay, true and accurate copy?
Yes.
I would move exhibit 452 into evidence.
No objection.
It is received.
And the dates are just different on those, a different date range of emails, records.
Correct.
Okay. Exhibit 450, how would you identify exhibit 450?
450 is also a certificate of authenticity for Chandler Halderson at gmail.com, also from Google.
Again, different dates than the other two. I would move exhibit 450 into evidence.
No objection.
It is received.
482, how would you describe document 482?
482 is a certificate of authenticity for aaron.hoovermatc at gmail.com, Alyssa Brandt 64 at gmail.com, Spieth Daniel at gmail.com, and Jockstrap Cowboy 625 at gmail.com.
I would move 482 into evidence at this time.
No objection.
It is received.
How would you describe 480?
480 is Google subscriber information for Alyssa Brandt 64 at gmail.com.
And that has information such as when the account was created, the IP address, and other such information.
Yes.
I would move 480 into evidence at this time.
No objection.
It is received.
How would you describe document 480?
481 is the subscriber information for Spieth Daniel at gmail.com.
And again, has all that information such as creation date, backup phone, etc.
Yes.
I would move 481 into evidence.
No objection.
It is received.
And finally, 479, how would you describe document 479?
479 is the Google subscriber information for aaron.hoovermatc at gmail.com.
All right, and I would move 479 into evidence.
No objection.
It is received.
And I would also move 453, which is just a USB of the records
No.
already in evidence.
No objection.
It is received.
Now, a lot of this is somewhat technical information, not particularly user-friendly to people that aren't technologically inclined like myself. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay, so we put together this chart, Exhibit 565. How would you describe Exhibit 565?
565 is a listing of the email accounts we've discussed, along with their dates of creation, the IP address of creation, the subscriber for each IP address, as well as the recovery phone number for the accounts, and the date of birth for the accounts.
Okay. At this time, I would move, and you checked this information and made sure it was the same information in all of these documents.
Yes.
Okay, I would move 565 into evidence at this time.
No objection.
It is received.
All right, and here's just a copy of 565. I would ask to publish.
You may publish.
Oh. So while the Elmo is warming up, Detective, there's some known information also on this chart, Exhibit 565, towards the bottom. And one of those is the IP address of 45950 Spring Circle.
Yes.
Okay, and that's the IP address starting with 69.
Yes.
And then we also have Chandler Halderson's birthday, and what is that date?
March 15th of 1998.
And that was gathered from a driver's license and also from the interview of Mr. Halderson.
Yes.
And we also have Chandler Halderson's phone number, which was 920-838-4549.
Yes.
And that was confirmed via phone records from the company?
Yes.
Pull it up on my computer and have a look at it. Okay. Okay. Do there, so I'm gonna attach it to my computer.
Hey, Marty.
How do I get it to my? This is the problem with my computer. Is it warming up, Lindsay?
Come here, that's working? Let's go ahead and come.
All right. Sorry about that delay, everyone. Okay. All right, so that chart, it might be a little hard to read, but just, and that's why I gave you a copy, Detective. Aaron Hoover, matc@gmail.com. What was the IP creation address?
69.130.255.56.
And again, that is the IP address associated with the Oak Scenic Springs Circle.
Yes.
And was a recovery phone number used in setting up that account?
No.
And a recovery phone number, again, is a phone number that you can put in when you create an email address in case you ever forget your password.
Correct.
And what was the date of birth of that is listed under that account?
February 11th of 1988.
Let's move to alyssabrandt64@gmail.com. What is the IP address of creation?
August 18th of 2020.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's the date of creation. What is the IP address?
69.130.255.56.
So again, the Bart Halderson internet account.
Yes.
So that email was created connected to that Wi-Fi.
Yes.
And what, if any, recovery phone number was listed?
There is none.
And what date of birth was listed?
March 15th of 1998.
Chandler Halderson's birthday.
Yes.
All right, what about chandlerhalderson@gmail.com? What was the date of creation?
January 20th of 2020.
And what was the IP address of creation?
69.130.255.56.
Again, the Halderson address is Wi-Fi.
Yes.
And what was the recovery phone number for the Chandler Halderson Gmail?
920-838-4549.
And the date of birth listed.
March 15th of 1998.
And speakdaniel@gmail.com. What was the date of creation?
August 5th, 2020.
And what was the IP address of creation?
68.113.249.195.
So that one is on a different Wi-Fi account.
Yes.
Okay. What is the recovery phone number for speakdaniel@gmail.com?
920-838-4549. 838-4549.
So Chandler Halderson's phone number is the phone number for the recovery.
Yes,
And what is the date of birth listed for speakdaniel@gmail.com?
March 15th of 1998.
Chandler Halderson's birthday?
Yes.
So detective, during the course of this investigation, did you also download some phones?
Yes.
How do you download a phone?
The phone needs to be connected to a computer running appropriate forensic software, and then perform a data acquisition from the device.
I'm sorry, I missed what you said.
The phone needs to be connected to a computer running forensic software, and then you're able to acquire data from a device.
And do you always get the same sort of data with every type of phone?
No.
Explain that.
There's a number of reasons why we get different data from different devices. First of all, different devices retain different types of information. For example, a brand new iPhone is going to retain different data versus an Android phone. Older phones typically do not retain the same information as well. There's a variety of reasons why phones don't all retain the same type of information.
And in this case, one of the phones that you dumped or downloaded was an old-fashioned flip phone.
Yes.
And I'm approaching you with Exhibit 550. How would you describe Exhibit 550?
Exhibit 550 is an extraction report.
And for what phone was Exhibit 550, the extraction report for?
That was a flip phone that was
These
submitted.
are often called burner phones
Yes.
because you can pay as you go and throw them away when you're done.
Yes.
And is this the phone in particular?
You and me both.
That you, I will let you look at that,
It's
that you downloaded.
unnecessary evil,
document
though.
550.
Yes.
I would move Exhibit 550 into evidence at this time.
No objection.
It is received.
And because it's a flip phone, what sort of information, if any, were you able to get off of a flip phone?
I was not able to extract any data from the phone itself.
Were you able to determine what the phone number was?
Yes.
For this burner phone?
Yes.
And what is the phone number of this burner phone?
The phone number is 608-598-7868.
And during the course of the investigation, did you download a phone that was associated with Bart Halderson?
Yes.
And what sort of data, if any, were you able to get from Bart Halderson's phone?
From his phone, we recovered a variety of data, including photographs, videos, call logs, text content, I believe some web browsing history.
And Bart had an iPhone?
Yes.
And if I bring you some iPhones, would you be able to tell which one?
Possibly.
I know it's one of these two. And it's okay if you can't. But it was the one associated with Bart Halderson
Yes.
that was hidden in his shoe with his driver's license.
Yes.
And you were able to download his data into some sort of report?
Yes.
Describe that.
When the data is acquired from the phone, essentially you have raw data, which is not really useful to the layperson. So we move the data to the physical analyzer program, which then allows for a much more user-friendly viewing of the data.
And what sort of information can you get from a phone like Bart's?
Again, we see photographs that may be saved. We may see videos, phone call logs, text content, contacts. For example, if I entered you as a contact in my phone, I would get a list of those contacts. Possibly web browser history.
And I'm showing you what has been marked as 497. Could you please describe exhibit 497?
497 is the USB drive of the download from Bart Halderson's cell phone.
And you provided a true and accurate copy of that download?
Yes.
All right, I would move exhibit 497 into evidence at this time.
No objection.
It is received.
What'd you forget?
No further questions.
Cross-examination?
Thank you. Good morning.
Morning.
Turning first to that phone download process that you just talked about.
Yes.
How many phones did you download for that data acquisition in connection with this case?
With this case? I believe 2.
Those would be Bart's phone and who else?
Ms. Melender's phone.
Now, when you download those phones and create these reports, do you look at them to see what they contain, or do you just simply give those reports to others who look for things of evidentiary value?
Depends on the case.
What did you do in this case?
In some cases, I believe I did view some of the evidence, yes.
So the information you downloaded was reviewed, and anything of evidentiary value from the sheriff's department's view was found, correct?
Possibly.
Well, let me put it this way. When you write reports, if you do something, or if you look at something and you determine it's not relevant to the case, you might write in that report, no evidentiary value.
Correct.
That's the only thing I have. Thank you.
Redirect.
Nothing.
May this witness be excused.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Nothing.
Have a good rest of your day.
That was professional. Oh. Nothing.
Sure. See if it's working.
Let's just leave it there.
Okay.
This state will call Sabrina Sims to the stand.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Definitely.
If you're still comfortable to testify without your mask, that would be fine. If you need to wear it today and believe that's important, you could. Well, thank you.
Judge, before we get started, would you mind, I think, reading the stipulation as it has to do with business records at this time?
Certainly. Oh, I do. And I just found the stipulation I emailed counsel about, so don't worry about that. I do have that here. Ladies and gentlemen, the district attorney and the attorneys for the defendant have stipulated and agreed to the existence of certain facts, and you must accept these facts as conclusively proved. The parties stipulate that the records produced by the below companies and organizations are authentic records, and there is no dispute to the accuracy of the records. Wisconsin law provides that records produced by businesses and organizations can be considered self-authenticating when certain conditions are met. The parties stipulate such conditions have been met regarding the records in this case. This stipulation concerns records produced by, number 1, Apple Inc., number 2, Discord Inc., number 3, Google Inc., number 4, Madison College, number 5, PayPal Inc., number 6, Settlers Bank, number 7, Snap Incorporated, number 8, Square Incorporated, number 9, TDS Communications LLC, number 10, US Cellular, and finally number 11, UW Health / CIOX Health.
What's up?
May we approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
I'd say there were.
Did you review those emails?
Yes.
Were there ever any emails to or from anyone at American Family Insurance indicating that Mr. Halderson worked there in any capacity?
Specifically American Family, no.
When it comes to the company SpaceX, were there ever any emails regarding a job application or employments with SpaceX?
No.
Does the word SpaceX come up, in fact, at all in any of those Gmail, Mr. Halderson's Gmail account?
No.
Does this document contain messages, emails, this is 549 I'm showing you, that were pulled out by you and other members of law enforcement in what you believe to be relevant to this case?
Yes.
Okay. I'll move exhibit number 549 into evidence.
Any objection other than as noted?
No.
And I'll note for the record, 575 is a USB containing it for display, and I'd move 575 into evidence and ask to publish it.
Those exhibits are received and may be published.
All right. So when we're talking about Mr. Halderson's actual Gmail account, were there emails in that account in between him and these people, supposedly someone named Mr. Spieth, Ms. Brandt, and Mr. Hoover? Did Mr. Halderson's own Gmail account contain those messages?
Yes.
And for purposes of what we're going to look at just first, talking about Mr. Halderson's Gmail account, we did not include those because we're going to look at them when we look at these accounts, right?
That's correct.
Okay. What types of messages were you looking for when looking at Chandler Halderson at gmail.com? What were you trying to figure out?
Any communication with anyone from Madison College, anything related to his employment, either at SpaceX or American Family, any communications with his parents, anyone else. If we identified somebody within the email that we would like to contact, then we went and maybe did an interview of somebody within that email.
Okay. So we're going to look at a number of emails, and we'll start with number 30. We'll just start here. This doesn't look like a normal email. It's in a different format. Tell us about the format that we're looking at these in.
Sure. As Detective Blank just spoke to, the data that he provides us to review as case detectives is within the Cellbrite Reader program. And so we can generate reports from the emails. And again, this is just number 30 within the report we created. On the left is the number 30, the timestamp and date. And then the subject of the emails is to the right of your screen.
Sure. And so this one we'll just talk about its makeup, and we won't do that for all of them. So 30 is a number created by Cellbrite on the far left. That just is the number of the email.
That's correct.
All right. The timestamp, there it says June 7th, 2021 at 8:13 a.m. As we go through this, we won't talk about time a lot, but is that time specifically accurate in this program?
In this program, in this particular report, it is not. So the UTC -5 is in regards to, you actually should add the 5 hours back to the email time. Detective Blank informed me that the Google records were actually received in our central time, and Cellbrite Reader program subtracted 5 hours.
So while the times might not be super relevant today, but if the jury looks at that, they should just think it's plus 5 hours each time.
That's correct.
Okay. And so then at the very top of the column on the right, we have the subject of the email, which is the subject line we always think of in an email.
Yes.
And here it's email from MATC, and the body, that's the actual email that was sent.
Yes, it is.
All right. And we have this one, Chaz, I did not receive the email string regarding the appointment on Thursday. Please send to me, signed Bart Halderson. And Bart Halderson's email is what?
B. Halderson at bdo.com.
What is BDO?
It was Bart's place of employment.
His accounting firm?
Yes.
Okay. So you went through these emails and pulled out ones relevant as you've discussed, and so we'll start going through those. Talk to me about email 20. If you could just, we have to read it into the record, of course.
Hey,
so
Ken.
I'll just say that it was on June 11th, 2021. The subject was HR. What did that email read?
Did you email HR to inquire about your paycheck? Unless there is something that you are not telling us, they have had ample time to pay you. Bart Halderson.
And that was from Bart to Chandler.
That's correct.
Email 19 on June 11th, 2021. The subject, HR. From Chandler to Bart, could you read the response essentially?
I added him to my room queue, so hopefully soon.
Again, on the same day, we have email number 18. The subject is payment, and it's from Chandler to someone named Tom Selznick at protonmail.com. Could you read the body of that email?
Good afternoon. My name is Chandler Halderson. I was recently made aware of you taking my case. Can I have an explanation of why I haven't been paid yet? Thank you, Chandler.
And then if you look at the time on this one, it's 8:49:35. But shortly after that, on June 11th, obviously we're adding that 5 hours. So June 11th, 2021, Mr. Selznick, someone named Tom Selznick at protonmail.com, emails Chandler Halderson in response. What does he say?
Hi, Chandler. I was given your case on Tuesday. However, I have contacted your payroll company and have determined a few issues. 1, you are registered as salary, however, you are making an hourly wage. 2, for 2 months, the payroll company saw your name and dues as a clerical error. Unfortunately, you have been making $25 an hour when your salary states you should be making $61,000 annually. This is around a $10,000 difference annually. When I get in contact with payroll, I will show them exactly when you were switched and find out why there was a delay on your dues. Have a great rest of your Friday. Tom Selznick. Tom Selznick, Northeast Remote Human Resources Manager.
Email 16 on the same day, June 11th, from Selznick to Chandler. Could you read that?
I updated the log and changed your dues. I'll let payroll know of the change. Keep an eye on your bank account and let me know if you have not been paid by next Friday. Tom Selznick. Northeast, oh, sorry.
You can continue.
Northeast Remote Human Resources Manager.
Number
Recourses?
13, this is again, June 11th.
Shouldn't
from
that be
Chandler, back to
resources
Mr. Selznick.
instead of
what does it read?
recourses?
When is payday for me? I was wondering when I'd get paid.
From email 12, same day, June 11th, 2021, from Mr. Selznick to Mr. Halderson. What does it read?
First payment ASAP, then the first Friday of each month. Tom Selznick.
Email 10, from Mr. Halderson to Mr. Selznick on the 17th of June now. What does it read?
Good evening. I was hoping to hear the status of my check. Is there anything wrong or holding it back from being delivered? I recently had to go to the emergency room, so I will need my check ASAP. Thank you, Chandler.
Email 9, June 18th, from Mr. Selznick to Mr. Halderson. The subject is still regarding payment. Could you read the body of that email?
Good morning, Chandler. I will make some calls when your office opens to speed things along. I'm sorry to hear about your trip to the ER. That's never fun. I do appreciate your patience with this, Tom Selznick.
Okay. Email number 7 on the 18th of June from Mr. Selznick, Mr. Halderson, still regarding payment. Could you read the body of that email?
I will be traveling to Madison, Wisconsin, Wednesday of next week for restructuring of the HR department. It seems there is a lack of communication to be resolved. I will hope to meet you in person and have a sit down on Thursday if you are capable of travel. Tom Selznick.
Email 6 on the 18th of June from Mr. Halderson to Mr. Selznick. Could you read the body of that email?
Yes, that will work fine. I look forward to meeting with you. Thank you, Chandler.
Now to email 4 from Mr. Selznick to Mr. Halderson on the 24th of June. Subject meeting times. What did Mr. Selznick reportedly say here?
Good morning, Chandler. I'm holding a board meeting this afternoon to discuss the changes I've made to the department. If I am able to meet with you today, I will join your room around lunch over Team Viewer. My apologies for the inconvenience. However, there would not be enough members tomorrow to hold the committee.
Email number 3 from Mr. Halderson. And Mr.
Yeah,
Selznick,
he's pretty
meeting times.
dumb.
Could you read
Look
the
at
body of that email?
what a weird thing to
I will
fake.
be available 12 to 5 p.m. today in my room. I would like to be kept up to date with any news regarding my case. Thank you, Chandler.
That person, Tom Selznick, we heard about a lot of subpoenas from Alyssa Brandt and Hoover and Chandler, all at gmail.com. Tom Selznick at protonmail.com. Were you able to subpoena Proton Mail?
We did not subpoena Proton Mail.
What goes into that decision, or why not?
After reviewing the emails, Detective Shunk and I had a conversation with Detective Blank in regards to the Proton Mail, and we learned that it's an email server based out of Switzerland. So based upon that information, we opted to not draft a subpoena for the records, and we decided to contact American Family directly to ask if Tom Selznick was an employee there.
Sure. And you made contact with those people?
We did.
And in fact, we're going to hear from them today.
Yes.
Okay. I'll take back this exhibit from you. Showing what's been marked in this case, exhibit number 478. If you could page through that real quick and let me know what that is.
Exhibit 478 appears to be the spiethdaniel@gmail.com emails from the Google search warrant return.
I'll move that exhibit to evidence and publish it.
Any objection? Other than the
Nothing
stand?
further.
Very good. It is received.
So when it comes to Mr. Speed, and I'll just let you keep it in case case you just need help reading. That's exhibit number 478. We're going to look at the entirety of the email, meaning all the emails sent from that account.
That's correct.
And so why are we looking at email 20? What does this show us?
This was the first email sent to this account. So there were 20 emails total. This particular email, reading the subject line, is finish setting up your new Google account, August 5th, 2020.
In your experience, is this the email you get when you set up a new Google account right away?
It is.
Email 19. So the account was set up on August 5th, and then right away on that same day, 2020, Mr. Speed at gmail.com emails Bart Halderson at wirr.com and Chandler Halderson at gmail.com. Subject Zoom meeting. The B Halderson at wirr.com. Is that another one from Mr. Bart Halderson's emails?
Yes.
What does this email say on the date of creation?
Hello, my name is Daniel Spieth. I just spoke to Chandler on the phone earlier today, and I will be handling this ticket. Unfortunately, I will not be able to hold the meeting until Tuesday, the 11th at 10:30 a.m. If there are any conflicts, please let me know as soon as possible to reschedule. When the call starts at 10:15, I will send the link. Zoom is a browser application that will need access to your camera and microphone, so be sure to allow them when prompted. Thank you and have a great rest of your day. Daniel Spieth.
Email 18, 5th from Mr. Speed to Mr. Halderson and Chandler. What are we looking at there?
It appears it's an email sent with no subject or body.
17, which is again August 5th from Bart Halderson to Daniel Speed.
Hey, Michelle.
Zoom meeting. What is it reading about?
Daniel, that time will work. Please send Zoom details to my work email, bhalderson@bdo.com. Thank you, Bart.
Email 16, the 10th of August 2020 from Mr. Speed to Mr. Bart Halderson. Subject is schedule alteration. What does Mr. Speed have to say here?
First of all, I apologize. Recently, I have had a close family member become infected with coronavirus. I will appoint a coworker to the ticket of Chandler Halderson as soon as possible. I will be in the office. Log on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Chandler, call me at 9 a.m. tomorrow for further details. I apologize for any inconvenience. Daniel Spieth.
Number 15, the 26th of August 2020. What is this email?
This is an email from Google in regards to a security alert that a new device has signed into the account of speethdaniel@gmail.com. The exhibit's up there.
Number 14, same type
And
of thing.
he thought he was going to get away with
Yes,
this?
again, this is
Oh
an
my
email from
God.
Google. The subject being Daniel finished setting up your Apple iPhone with the latest Google apps. In regards to setting up, it appears to be a new phone associated to the account.
And these are just emails in your experience. Do these emails just come through on email accounts when random things happen? You're using a new device or something along those lines?
Yes, that's correct.
Nothing weird about this.
No.
Talk about email 13. Are you aware of what this is on the 26th of August 2020?
Wait, who is Daniel? Is that another person he made up?
Yeah, this just appears to be an email sent to Bart Halderson from Daniel Spieth, no subject line and no body within that email.
Email 12, 26th of August 2020 from Mr. Speed to Mr. Halderson. Subject meeting. What did the body say there?
Okay, so he's
Good
just
morning.
another
Chandler
person
was
he made
recently
up.
informed his counselor was not going to be able to make it to her meetings for the day, so he gave me a call. I will be remotely conducting his meeting today. He also sent me a list of topics to have ready. I have full access to the servers, so I have the information. He gave me your contact information. Does 9:30 or 10 work for you to answer a call? Speak to you soon, Daniel Spieth.
Email 11, the 26th again. Mr. Speed, Mr. Halderson. What does that mean?
I have approved his renewable energy certificate. Is the address on file 4595 Oak Springs Circle, DeForest, Wisconsin, correct?
Email 10, January 26, Mr. Halderson, Mr. Speed, what does that email say?
I can make either work. I just need to be done by 11:15.
8, Halderson, Speed, now we're on the 26th, still on the 26th, what does that email say?
I believe Chandler is in a meeting with a potential employer until 10. Did he say it was okay to have the call without him?
Email 7, Mr. Halderson, Mr. Speed, the 9th, September 2020, the subject is status update. What did Bart Halderson say to Mr. Speed at this time?
Daniel, can you please give me an update on Chandler's account? I need to know the following items. Has his account been set up so that he can request transcripts? Has the national database been updated so that student aid can see that he is registered as an FT, meaning full-time student? When will we receive his certificate for completing the solar energy program? Thank you.
Email 6, 23rd, October now, Mr. Halderson and Mr. Speed. What are we looking at there?
The subject is progress update. Daniel, will you please provide me a summary of where you are resolving the open items for Chandler? New account is active. Registered in the IT degree program. Able to sign up for spring semester classes. Transcripts can be generated and picked up. Solar certificate has been signed and will be sent. National database has been updated for financial aid. Thank you, Bart Halderson.
Halderson, Speed, grabbing college transcripts. November 2nd, 2020. Tell us what Chandler told Mr. Speed.
Good morning, Mr. Spieth. Could you please send my transcripts to my home address? There is a program with my insurance to help save me money with a good GPA. If you or someone you trust could do that as soon as possible, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you, Chandler Halderson.
Email 4, November 18th, 2020. What is this sustained that you see from YouTube with your Gmail account?
Yep, it appears to just be an email from YouTube in regards to changes for terms of service.
Email 3 from Mr. Speed to Chandler Halderson. I think it was cut off there. What does this one read?
The subject is federal and insurance. The body reads, Dear Chandler, I believe I have finally gotten through to your federal loans and am getting squared away with them. I am also drafting your letter for insurance. Would a PDF copy work for you?
And you have the book in front of you, just because it's cut off.
Sure. Email 3 is to Chandler Halderson at Gmail from Daniel Spieth at gmail.com.
Number 2, now we're at December 9th, 2020, just another Google email at that time.
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
We need to
Now,
start
when it
making a
comes to
list.
Mr. Daniel Speed, so Speed, Daniel at gmail.com.
We need to start making a list of all these imaginary people. We've got Jim McIntyre, Mr. Selznick.
We've already looked at exhibit number 565.
Marcus.
Was the phone number
I
the
forgot
backup
about
phone
Marcus.
number used to create this Daniel Speed email? Was that Chandler Halderson's cell phone?
Yes, it was.
And was the birthday that was used when he created that Daniel Speed Google account, was that Chandler Halderson's birthday?
Yes, it is.
And you're reviewing the account of Mr. Speed, who's purporting to be an advisor of some sort at MATC. Did he ever advise any students other than Chandler Halderson?
No, he did not.
So we'll take just maybe one minute. Council's looking at the next exhibit.
Oh, I can stop.
Very good. Pardon?
Oh, I can stop if we're,
Oh, no, good. Finish up.
oh, you need it? I've had enough time to see it.
Showing you now what's been marked in this case, exhibit number 4.
There is something about her voice.
What is this document here?
That defense attorney's voice irks me, and I don't know why. The way she goes, no, thank you. I don't know why. She just irks me. I don't know why. But then the prosecution earlier went nothing. It's like, well, that's professional. Oh, really? I had not heard
Exhibit
about Charlie.
477.
Oh my
is the
God.
Alyssa Brandt64@gmail.com email return for this account from
I've
Google.
never heard about that
During
before.
the course of
Oh my God.
this case, the case detective, did you review the Alyssa Brandt 64 email?
Yes, I did.
And
Well, good. I'm glad I'm not alone.
All right, I'll move to publish that exhibit.
You may. Oh, I think it has to be moved to be
I'll
received.
move it in the next section.
It is
My
received.
eyes keep watering. I gotta go find my eye drops.
Any specific objections at this time?
Nothing in addition to my prior objection.
It is received.
So what are we looking at in email 47?
Email 47 is an email from Google in regards to finish setting up your Google account, sent when the account was created.
So we're looking at August 18th, 2020.
Correct.
So is there some overlap with all of these emails, the Speed, the Hoover, the Grant? There's going to be some overlap in time, is there not?
Yes, there is.
Let's talk about email 46 from Chandler Halderson, the day of this account was created on the 18th. Chandler Halderson is someone named Alyssa Brandt, 64@gmail.com. The subject is scheduled times. Could you tell us what the body says?
Good morning, Alyssa. We spoke on the phone yesterday, and I was wondering if you had sent the email to bhalderson@bdo.com. If you could, at your earliest convenience, that would be great. Thank you, Chandler.
Email 45, and on the 18th, Ms. Brandt to Mr. Halderson regarding the scheduled times. Could you read the body of that email?
I apologize for the late reply. I am currently waiting on 2 advisors to send in their open times. And I'm glad you sent an email because I had the address of bhalderson@bmo.com. I will have the times before the end of the workday.
44, on the 19th, August 2020, Mr. Halderson, Bart Halderson, to Alyssa Brandt 64, labeled Chandler Halderson as the subject. Could you read the body of that?
Alyssa, I wanted to reach out since I have not received an email from you with tentative dates and times to discuss Chandler's account and student status. As you might be aware, this is causing issues with financial aid and insurance, but also giving me other concerns. Thank you for your prompt attention to this matter as we have been trying to resolve this for countless months.
Email 43, the 19th of August 2020, Ms. Brandt to Mr. Halderson. Regarding Chandler Halderson, could you read the body of that?
Good afternoon. Currently, we have a shortage of advisors, so the earliest I could make time for Chandler is on Wednesday, the 26th at 10:30 a.m. However, 2 advisors still have not returned my email, but I will let you know as soon as they get back to me. I was waiting to hear from them this morning because Chandler made a point to have it held yet this week. I have already sent a second follow-up email to the 2 advisors and to the financial aid manager. I apologize for the delay, Alyssa.
Number 42, the 19th of August 2020, Mr. Halderson to Alyssa Brandt regarding Chandler Halderson. Could you read the body of that?
Thank you for the update. I blocked the time on the 26th, but would also like to resolve sooner. My wife and I are off on Friday and could meet in person if it would help to resolve this.
Email 41, now on the 25th of August 2020, from Bart Halderson to Alyssa Brandt. Could you read that email?
Alyssa, I have not received any updates for the call meeting tomorrow. I assume this is a call or virtual meeting, but have not received the dial-in information. If this is an in-person meeting, I need to know where we are meeting. Can you confirm that this is still on the calendar and who we will be talking with? Thank you.
Email 40, 26th of August, 2020, just a Google email again.
That's correct.
39, same thing.
Yes.
38, a YouTube email, correct?
That's correct.
YouTube is owned by Google, and that's why there's some interaction in the programs.
Yes.
Okay. 37, we're looking at another data email from Google. 36, are we looking at the same thing?
That's correct.
35, same thing. 34. So when we get to 34, we're talking now, we've moved forward quite a bit. May 24th of this past year, 2021. The subject is reschedule. It's from Chandler to Alyssa Brandt, 64. Could you read the body of that email?
Good morning. My name is Chandler Halderson. Unfortunately, I haven't taken well to the vaccine and am not feeling well enough to make it to my appointment with Aaron Hoover at 10 a.m. today. Is there another time within the week I could reschedule to? Thank you, Chandler.
A couple questions about this email as we go through. This is the first mention that you saw of someone named Aaron Hoover,
Yes, it was.
and that's another email account we're going to talk about.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to message 33. This is on May 25th, 2021, from Alyssa Brandt to Chandler Halderson regarding rescheduling, or reschedule, excuse me. Could you read the body of that email?
Good morning, Chandler. I'm sorry to hear you are not feeling well. I didn't have the best experience with it either. I moved you to Monday at 10 a.m. with Aaron. Starting next week, any guest in the building without their student ID is required to have their vaccine card and driver's license. I hope you feel better soon, Alyssa.
Email 32, the 25th again of May, Ms. Brandt to Mr. Halderson regarding that reschedule. What does that say?
There is an opening on Friday at 2 p.m. with Aaron. Would you like that slot?
Email 31, 25th of May, Mr. Halderson to Ms. Brandt, same subject line. What does that say?
Unfortunately, I can't take any time off this week because of the 2 days I'm missing from work already. So Monday still will be best. Thanks.
Number 30, same day, Mr. Halderson to Ms. Brandt, same subject line. What does that say?
Is there a possibility of getting my meeting back, or could I get the Friday?
29, same day, Mr. Halderson to Ms. Brandt. What do we have there?
Anything would work this week, if not today.
Email 28, again on the 25th, Mr. Halderson to Alyssa Brandt, same subject line. What does that say?
I'm sorry to be pushy. I forgot that it was a holiday weekend and will push through to go to my meeting.
Email 27, now we have an email from Alyssa Brandt responding to Chandler Halderson in that same subject line. What does that email read?
Unfortunately, I've already bumped the waiting list into place. I'll put you in the number 1 slot to see if you can get in today. Otherwise, the next appointment is on Friday at 2 p.m.
Number 26, again on the 25th, Mr. Halderson to Alyssa Brandt, same subject line. Could you read that?
I appreciate it. I will be available at any time you give me. Even a video call today would work. My dad only has a few hours off today.
Email 25, on the 25th of May, Alyssa Brandt emailing Chandler Halderson, back in the same subject line. What does that email read?
I will give you a call as soon as I find an opening. Until then, you have Friday at 2 p.m. I hope it can work for you.
Number 24, on the 28th of May, Ms. Brandt emails Chandler Halderson, subject line schedule changes. What does that say?
Dear students, keep watch for scheduling changes. We are short-staffed today, and there likely will be day and time shifts for your meeting. Keep an eye out for an email or call from either me or your advisor. Have a great weekend, Alyssa Brandt.
Just briefly, maybe this is a good email to point it out. In the email itself, Brandt is spelled B-R-A-N-T, is that correct?
That's correct.
What is the registered name? How is that spelled?
Alyssa is spelled the same, A-L-Y-S-S-A, and the last name is B-R-A-N, N as in Nancy, D as in David, T as in Tom. So B-R-A-N-D-T.
And in the actual email body, when she uses the last name, it's without the D, but just with the T.
That's correct.
Email 23, 28th of May, Chandler Halderson emails Alyssa Brandt regarding the schedule changes. What does he say?
Good morning. Is there a problem with my meeting? I have waited a long time for a meeting and my employers need my transcripts ASAP. Thank you, Chandler.
Email 22, again on the 28th, Alyssa Brandt emails Chandler Halderson back regarding that same subject matter. What does she say?
Your advisor will contact you directly. The advisement director is handling the situation as we speak. If there are changes, you will be made aware.
I think some of them are real, but the emails aren't real. Like Alyssa Brandt, she just said the real person's name is spelled differently than the name on the emails. So I don't know what he's doing. It's a mess. I can't even follow it. He's trying to the emails were trying to convince his dad that he was in college when he wasn't, and work that he was working, and why he wasn't getting paid when he was working. Because like the first excuse was they screwed up because he was supposed to be salary, but they were. It doesn't make sense. He wasn't getting paid because they had him down as hourly, but he was supposed to be salaried. And then, so then when they went to put the money in the bank wouldn't take it because they said it was too, or something, because they said it was too much money. I mean, it was ridiculous. The lies are ridiculous. Like, they don't make any sense. Exactly. Exactly. That's why he didn't get paid. But the lies he made up were so stupid. Like, that doesn't even make sense.
Shortly.
21, on the 28th again, Mr. Halderson, back to Ms. Brandt, same subject line. He responds, what?
Okay, thank you.
Email 20, again on the 28th, Mr. Halderson and Ms. Brandt, same subject line. Could you read the body of that email?
My meeting was altered. Is there a person I can call? I need answers to my questions ASAP.
Email 19, again on the 28th, from Alyssa Brandt to Chandler Halderson, same subject line of schedule changes. Could you read the body of that email, please?
I will find someone free to call you. Thank you for your patience.
Email 18, still on the 28th, from Alyssa Brandt to Chandler Halderson regarding the schedule changes. What does Ms. Brandt say to Mr. Halderson?
Your phone number is 920-838-4549, correct?
And then just a question, that is in fact Mr. Halderson's cell phone number?
Yes, it is.
Number 17, still on the 28th, Mr. Halderson emails Alyssa Brandt regarding that exact question, and what does he say?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Email 16, 28th still, Alyssa Brandt emails Chandler Halderson, same subject line. Read that email.
Great. I'm still doing my best to find someone free to give you a call, but I'm positive I'll find someone. Thank you for your patience.
Email 15, Mr. Halderson emails Alyssa Brandt, same day, same subject line. Could you read that one?
Could I please have your phone number so you could help shed light on this situation?
There was no response to that email with a phone number or anything because the next email is on the 1st, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Email 14, June 1st, 2021, from Chandler Halderson to Alyssa Brandt regarding those schedule changes. What does that email read?
Good afternoon. I'm checking to see if there's been any progress on the documents I requested. Is there any news? Thank you, Chandler.
13, so cut off a bit here, but this one is June 1st, 2021, from Alyssa Brandt to Chandler Halderson, same subject line. Could you read that response?
Sorry for the late response. I'm running around grabbing everything on my spare time. It's been a hectic day due to recent events. Thanks for your patience, Alyssa.
June 1st, 2021, Alyssa Brandt to Chandler Halderson, same subject line. What does she say here?
I won't be able to access your transcripts or get this certification degree without the key to the records room. I'll let you know when it arrives.
Email 11, June 4th, Mr. Halderson to Ms. Brandt, same subject line. What do we have here?
Could you add me to any open time for next week?
And you added the word open, just for the record, it's spelled wrong, correctly?
I did. In the email, it's spelled OOEN.
Thank you. Email 10, June 4th, 2021, Alyssa Brandt responds to Chandler Halderson in the schedule change email string and says what?
Yeah, no problem. How does Thursday at 11:30 sound?
Email 9, June 4th, Chandler Halderson to Alyssa Brandt. He responds perfect.
Correct.
None of this sounds
A new
legit.
subject line. So the subject is just scheduling from Chandler Halderson. Would you mind just opening the document to confirm who email 8 was sent to? I know it was cut off here.
So email 8 is sent to Alyssa Brandt64@gmail.com from Chandler. Subject is scheduling. The body is, good morning. My advisor, Aaron, took today and tomorrow off. Who will I be sent to and at what time?
And we're going to have the same question for a couple of these. We just tried to fit them in the screen as best we could. Number 7, that's the June 10th, 2021 email responding to scheduling. Who are the parties in that email?
This email is to Chandler Halderson from Alyssa Brandt.
And could you read the body of that?
Good morning, Chandler. You are not on the list to be picked up today. When was your meeting scheduled for?
Same questions for number 6. Who are the parties of that email sent on June 10th?
This email is to Alyssa Brandt from Chandler Halderson.
Okay, and read the body if you could.
It was for today at 11:30 with Aaron Hoover.
Number 5, same questions. Who are the parties in this June 10th email? It was obviously from Alyssa Brandt. Who is it to?
Chandler Halderson.
And regarding scheduling, what did that read?
Oh, no, I didn't give you a date. You are still all set for your meeting on June 17th, next Thursday. I advise you to keep this meeting because the wait list is well past 50 students.
Question for number 4, June 10th. Who are the parties of that email?
This email
What
is to
fight?
Alyssa Brandt from Chandler Halderson.
Okay, and read the body if you could.
Is there still the possibility of me picking up the documents I requested, or has Aaron sent my transcripts already?
Number 3, email from Bart Halderson to Alyssa Brandt 64, responding, or it was a forward to schedule changes. The forward that appears in the subject matter indicates that at some point that email was forwarded.
That's correct.
Hey, Carla.
What does the email body read?
Alyssa, this is unacceptable. We have been dealing with this issue for well over a year now. It has been costing us money the longer the delays have continued. I'm not sure of the professionalism of the advisors, but it sure seems like they will take off at the drop of a hat and it messes up the whole schedule. Chandler and I have both rearranged our schedules to meet with an advisor today. and I expect you to find a way to make that happen.
Email 2, from Chandler Halderson to Alyssa Brandt, subject late. What does that read?
I'm currently heading to the hospital. I will not make my meeting. I remember there is a wait list, but I still will need my meeting rescheduled as soon as possible.
And number 1, June 21st, 2021, from Chandler Halderson to Alyssa Brandt. What does this say?
The subject is contact information. The body is there a phone number I could call for getting a new appointment?
And that was the last email in that grouping?
That's correct.
A couple of the same questions. When it comes to Alyssa Brandt, did it appear to you in reviewing those emails that she was purporting to be a student advisor at Madison College or MATC?
It did.
And did she ever advise any students other than Chandler Halderson?
No, she did not.
Showing you exhibit number 565 again. When it comes to Alyssa Brandt, who's second in the column there, is the IP address that account was created at, alyssabrandt64@gmail.com? Is that the Halderson home's IP address?
Yes, it is.
And the birth date used when that account was created, is that Chandler Halderson's birthday?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Marty.
So there was a mention in these emails of someone named Aaron Hoover. You looked into that email account as well?
Yes, we did.
Showing you what's been marked in this case, exhibit number 476. Could you just page through that and make sure you could answer the question of what are you looking at there? Or what is that document?
Uh, 476 is the Aaron Hoover MATC@gmail.com Google search warrant return, specifically the emails.
I'll move 476 into evidence.
Subject to any
Subject to any
objection?
prior rulings, no further objection.
It is received.
And
And it may be published.
Thank you, Judge. Let's start with email 17. I think we're all used to this now, but what is email 17?
Email 17 is from Google in regards to finish setting up your new Google account.
Sure. And this one was on what date was this Google account set up?
May 28th, 2021.
Let's talk about email 16 from Aaron Hoover, MATC@gmail.com to Chandler Halderson. Subject is new schedule. Schedule is spelled wrong, but it's new schedule. Could you read the body of that email for us?
He needed to
morning.
be in
My name
school.
is Erin Hoover from Madison College's advisement team. Today, we are missing 3 advisors. Following the first come, first served policy, I will be taking some meetings from an absent coworker. My meetings will stay on course until 12:30, and then I will be taking over Ryan's meetings starting at 1. If you were meeting with Ryan today at 10 a.m., you are now at 1 p.m. with me. If you were with me after 12:30 today, you will be with me on Tuesday morning. So my 1 p.m. meeting from today will be moved to 10 a.m. Tuesday morning. If there are questions or scheduling issues, contact me or Alyssa Brandt. My apologies for the inconvenience. Aaron Hoover.
Email 15, May 28th, 2021. If you could in the binder, again, we're trying to format these to fit the screen. That was from Chandler Halderson. Who's that email to?
Email 15 is from Chandler Halderson to Aaron Hoover.
Okay. And same subject line. What does that read?
Unfortunately, I need my meeting to happen today. My employer and insurance need my transcripts and to see proof of my completion of my degree and solar certificate. I have been trying to get a meeting for a very long time, and I very well could lose my job over this. Is there a time you could put me in?
14. Who was that email from and to?
Email 14 is to Chandler Halderson from Aaron Hoover.
And same subject line. Could you read the body of that email for me?
I'm sorry to hear that, but we must follow policy on these difficult days. I will contact your employers for you if that will help out in any way.
Email 13, again, if you could tell us the parties of this email.
Email 13 is to Aaron Hoover from Chandler Halderson.
Same subject line. Would you mind reading the body of the email?
Alyssa put me on the waiting list on the #1 slot earlier this week. Does that apply to today if there are any cancellations during the changed scheduling?
Email 12, again, who are the parties of this email?
This email is to Chandler Halderson from Aaron Hoover.
And subject line is the same. Could you read the body for me?
No, this is
Yes, that will
about,
apply. If there is a cancellation of the updated schedule, you will receive an automated call to your cell 920-838-4549 of the time, building, and advisor you will be meeting with. There is no guarantee I will be hosting your meeting unless it is on Tuesday at 11 a.m.
no, this is about his job and his college. His dad thought he was in college, about to graduate, and he supposedly had a job that when he graduated from college, he was going to quit that job and he was going to go work at SpaceX. So his house of cards was falling in and he wasn't getting paid. He was living at home. He was supposed to be paying rent, but he wasn't because supposedly there was this mix up with his paycheck. So all of these emails was his last ditch effort to convince his dad that all this was real. Now, what was going to happen when he supposedly left for Florida for SpaceX? I don't know. Like, he didn't think this through. But this was him trying to convince his dad that his college was real and his job was real. Stupid plan. Stupid plan.
Email 11, May 28th, 2021. Who are the parties to that email?
Email 11 is to Aaron Hoover from Chandler Halderson.
Same subject line. What does the body read?
I can't tell you how many times I've heard this and never gotten in a meeting. Is there a phone number I can call for a more detailed explanation?
Same day, Mr. Halderson, and that one is to Mr. Hoover.
That's correct.
Okay. Same subject line. If you could read the body for the record.
I need to have a call with whomever is in charge in the next 30 minutes. I've been a student for over 3 years and I will be treated fairly.
Number 9, again on the 28th. Who are the parties to that email?
Email 9 is to Chandler Halderson from Aaron Hoover.
All right. And if you could read the body of that email.
I understand. I have forwarded your information to her now with a priority mark. She will be conducting meetings herself today, so her availability is limited.
Email 8 from Mr. Halderson to Mr. Hoover. Now we have a different subject line. This one's status. Could you read the body of that email?
Good morning. I canceled the meeting for today because of work conflict and emailed you a list of questions and documents I need. When do you think I will be able to pick them up? Also, when I do get them, I have a few extra questions. Thank you, Chandler.
Email 7, June 1st, 2021, from Mr. Hoover to Mr. Halderson. The subject line is now in response to. What does the body say?
Good morning, Chandler. I'm sorry you can't make the meeting. I will gather the documents and let you know when I can get your certificate card and degree. In the meantime, I'll electronically send your transcripts and degrees out to the respective employer insurance agency. I will have Alyssa give you a call when everything is complete. Good luck on your meeting, Aaron Hoover.
Number 6, this is on June 1st. Who are the parties to this email?
Email 6 is to Chandler Halderson from Aaron Hoover.
And regarding that same subject matter, could you read the body?
Unfortunately, I don't have your insurance on file. Is there someone specific I can send them to?
Number 5, who are the parties to this email?
Email 5 is to Aaron Hoover from Chandler Halderson.
Same subject matter. Would you mind reading the body for the record?
Okay, thank you. You can send the official link to bhalderson@bdo.com so he can forward it to the right people.
Email 4 from Mr. Hoover to Chandler Halderson, correct?
That's correct.
All right. Now, different subject matter. Now it's absence. What does Mr. Hoover have to say on June 10th?
Dear students, I am taking the rest of the week off due to a family emergency. If possible, my meetings will be reassigned by availability and relevance. If you have any questions, please give our secretary
Nobody works
a
there.
call or email. My apologies, Aaron Hoover.
They're always taking off.
Email 3, the 10th. Could you please tell us the parties to this email?
I
Email
know.
3
Michael.
is to Aaron Hoover from Chandler Halderson.
Same subject matter. Now, in response to that subject matter, please read the body.
Have I been picked up by a different advisor and at what time?
Email 2 from Mr. Hoover, matc@gmail.com to Chandler Halderson. New subject line here, meeting time and date. Would you mind reading the body for the court record?
Good afternoon, Chandler. I'm sorry to hear about your recent trip to the ER. I have scheduled you 2 appointments, so if there's a conflict with the first, there's always a second. July 20th at 2:45 p.m. and July 23rd at 10:30 a.m. If neither of these work, let me know as soon as possible. In the meantime, you are holding slot number 22 on the wait list.
And number 1. Number 1 is just a Google email that we've looked at before.
Yes, it is.
So the last email in any of these accounts is the 29th of June, 2021.
That's correct.
A couple of the same questions as before. As it comes to Mr. aaron.hoover@matc@gmail.com, he was purporting to be an advisor at Madison College.
Yes, he was.
Did he ever advise any students other than Chandler Halderson?
No, he did not.
And looking at Exhibit 565, the IP address used to create that Gmail account, is that the IP address of the Halderson household?
Yes, it is.
No further questions.
Cross-examination?
No, thank you.
Thank you, Detective. You can return back to the table. Counsel, it's been 90 minutes. Would this be a good point to break, or do you have something very short?
This would be a fine point to break.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take our morning break at this point then. Thank you.
All right, for the jury.
Anything for the record from the state
No.
or from the defense?
No, thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you at 10:30.
Let's go talk.
Snap?
Good morning. If you feel you can comfortably and safely testify without a mask, that would be our preference at this time.
Sure.
Thank you. And then I would ask if you would stand, and my clerk will administer the oath.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Good morning. Could you please state your first and last name for the record and spell both?
Lori Snap, LORISNAPP.
How are you employed, Ms. Snap?
I work for American Family Insurance,
And what is your title?
Employee Relations Manager.
And sometime this summer or into the fall, were you contacted by Dane County Sheriff's Office in connection to this case?
Yes, I was.
And in particular, did they ask you to research whether or not Chandler Halderson was ever employed by American Family?
Yes, they did.
And what did you find out?
I found no record of that person working for American Family.
What about as one of their contractors? Did you research that?
I did as well, and we found no record of that person working as a contractor.
Did they also have you research whether or not Tom Selznick was ever an employee of American Family?
Yes, they did.
And was he ever an employee or a contract employee?
No.
Do any of your employees, as their official email, have a Proton Mail account?
No.
What is like the tag or the ending of the emails from American Family Insurance?
At amfam.com.
And how are your employees paid? Weekly, monthly, every 6 months, something else?
Biweekly.
Okay. No further questions.
Cross-examination?
No, thank you.
Thank you. May this witness be excused and released.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're released from your subpoena. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.
I'll recall Brian Shunk to the stand.
Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Thank you. Go right ahead.
Good morning, Detective. I know you've testified a couple times. Some things make more sense, obviously, at certain times. Yesterday, were you here when the footwear analyst testified as to shoe prints found on the two tarps, the one that was found in the garbage can near the torso and the one that was found in the barn? Were you here for that testimony?
Yes.
And I think you, like the rest of us, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe heard the testimony that a shoe print consistent with shoes found in the Halderson home was found on the tarp that was found in the garbage can, item C.
Correct.
Okay. Those shoes that were entered into evidence and that the shoe print analyst said matched the print found on that tarp, do you recall what size they were?
Size 10 and a half.
And if we all think back to maybe 2 weeks ago now, when we watched that long interview of you interviewing Mr. Halderson, you were involved with Mr. Halderson personally in his arrest and booking into jail, correct?
Yes.
What size shoes was he wearing when he was booked into jail?
He was also wearing a 10 and a half.
Okay. Now, the other tarp, the barn tarp, as we've been calling it, that was in that big brown bag, we're not going to drag it out for right now, but you've seen photographs of that tarp laid out and spread out during the analysis in this case?
Yes.
And I think I've asked others, but I'll ask you, does that tarp appear to be older or newer than the tarp that's found in the garbage can?
It definitely appeared older.
And what makes you say that? Like, how would you describe it?
It was well used. I had, from what I had seen, appeared to be sawdust all over it, just dust in general.
Sure. And yesterday, we heard the shoe print analyst testify as to a pair of I think, Ralph Lauren shoes that they thought there was a print on.
Yes.
In the search of the Halderson home, were any similar shoes found that would match that?
There was not.
And if they were, would you have sent them out to the crime lab?
Of course.
In the course of this investigation, have you ever found those shoes?
No.
Do you have any idea whose shoes they are?
No.
Okay. Do you have any idea how old that tarp is?
I do not. I know there was pictures that we had found on Krista Halderson's phone that included Bart working and building a table on it, so I know that it was not new.
Okay. And unlike the tarp in the garbage can, did that appear to be new?
It did.
And is it your suspicion that that is in fact the tarp that we saw Mr. Halderson purchase on July 2nd?
Yes.
Okay. Showing what's been marked in this case is exhibits number 576 and 577. Briefly, could you identify those?
Yes, these were photos taken off of Krista Halderson's phone of Bart working on a tarp in the garage at the Oak Springs address.
Doing some sort of building project?
Yes.
All right, I'll move 576 and 577 into evidence.
No, no objection.
They are received.
That's the publish, just briefly on the
They may be.
Omo. Looking at 576, is this the tarp that we're talking about?
Yes, it is.
And 577, another tarp, or another photo of that tarp?
Correct.
Okay. And to you, does that appear to be the barn tarp?
It does appear to be the barn tarp.
And Mr. Halderson's not wearing those Ralph Lauren shoes here? Correct?
No, it appears he was wearing Asics.
Okay. We just heard a good deal of testimony from Detective Sims, kind of reading some of those emails. Did it become important in this investigation to look into whether Mr. Chandler Halderson was going to Madison College or MATC for school?
Yes,
He was purporting to have gone there, telling people he was going there, correct?
correct.
Okay. Did you, in fact, at some point, did the Dane County Sheriff's Department subpoena records from Madison College to try to determine when he was going there or if he was going there?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Showing what's been marked as exhibit number 503. Just in general, what is that?
Looks like a certificate of authenticity from Madison College or MATC.
And is that notarized on the last page?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And I know we all heard the judge read the stipulation, but I'll move 503 into evidence.
No objection.
It is received.
504 and 505, what are we looking at there?
504 is going to be the Madison College unofficial transcripts of Chandler Halderson. 505 is also from Madison Area Technical College or Madison College. It's an enrollment verification for Chandler Halderson.
And this is an enrollment verification that was requested by the police this fall in preparation for this trial.
Correct, August 9th of 2021.
Okay, I'll move 504 and 505 into evidence.
No objection.
They are received.
Move to publish.
They may be published.
Starting with the transcripts, we'll zoom in just a bit. So we're looking at exhibit number 504. But spring of 2018 shows Mr. Halderson was in fact enrolled at MATC, correct?
It's on there, yes.
All right, I took a couple classes, leadership as an art, trigonometry, university physics, and some sort of solar technology class, and actually completed some classes in the spring of 18. Fair?
Yes,
All right. Summer of 2018, he enrolled for a few classes, general chemistry, basic statistics, and another solar class, and completed some classes there, summer of 18.
yes, completed some, and it looks like withdrew from another.
Withdrew from the statistics class.
Correct.
Okay. Moving to the fall of 2018. There, Mr. Halderson, intro to sustainable design, again, taking basic statistics, intro to renewable energy, and he completed the design class, got an A, failed the statistics class, and into the renewable energy class. Looks like he withdrew. Is that fair?
Yes,
All right. Going into 2019, spring of 2019, took a couple classes, environmental science, project management, weather and climate, and electronics class. And looks like there was a C in the project management class, but the rest he withdrew from.
correct.
We see some additional classes now in the fall of 2019. This is on the second page. It looks like Microsoft Word, a couple levels of that, written communication, exploration of something in technology, Cisco networking, IT security awareness, enterprise client, psychology of human relations. In all of these classes, he withdrew from half or a little less than half and failed the remainder, correct?
Correct. The WNA, it's withdrew with no attempt, meaning that the class was withdrawn sometime, I think it's the first 10 days of the course.
And then going into fall of 2020, see some Microsoft Word classes, networking classes, psychology, mostly withdrawn with a couple Fs there, correct?
Correct.
And that fall of 2020 didn't complete any credits, but that was the last time that he was enrolled at MATC.
Yes,
So after the fall of 2020, he was not a student there any longer from what you're able to glean from all these documents?
correct. I believe the end of that semester was January 18th or so of 21.
Sure. And if we look back in 19 and 20, he doesn't earn any credits, either withdraws or fails from all of those classes?
Correct.
All right. And so we'd have to go back to the spring of 19, when he got a C in something called project management, to find the last class where any credits were earned.
That's what I'm seeing.
Okay. And then just to maybe a more easy way to view it, they sent you something called an enrollment verification. We'll zoom out just a tad so everyone can see that. But that shows that he was enrolled 3/4 in the spring of 18, half-time in the summer, half-time in the fall of 18, going into 19 in the spring, less than half, the fall, 3/4, and the fall, half-time.
Correct.
Did you ever find any information in this case to indicate that Mr. Halderson was attending classes or going to classes at MATC going into the spring of 2021 or into the summer of 2021?
They did not have any records of that.
Okay. Now, I'm going to talk about a couple of documents that are already in evidence. This morning, Detective Blank testified about this small burner phone, and pull it out. It's not something we have to wear gloves for, but this was a burner phone. I think Mr. Selzner testified was found in Chandler Halderson's desk.
Correct, the Alcatel flip phone.
Okay. And he produced a report when he tried to download what he could download there, indicating a cell phone number for that phone.
Correct.
And what was that cell phone number?
608-598-7868.
Okay. And earlier in the trial, a couple weeks ago, we passed around this document to the jury. Was, I believe, testified in this case to be a paper found on the desk of Bart Halderson with some written notes on it, giving a phone number for someone Bart Halderson spoke to at MATC. Who was the person he believes he spoke to?
Correct. This is an email that Bart Halderson had saying that he had spoken with Daniel Spieth. At the bottom of, I'm sorry, in part of the body of that, he does say that Daniel sounds just like Chaz, who we know is what the family called Chandler, on the phone. The bottom of this email says Daniel's contact information is cell 608-598-7868, which is the same phone number I just read, which is registered to the flip phone.
So the burner phone found in the desk is the same as the email that the jury looked at with that phone number?
Correct.
Okay. There's a name written on this document encircled. Can you tell us what that name is?
Omar Job.
And that became a point of interest for the police in this investigation?
It did.
I don't think we need to hear. We'll be okay. The cell phones that you were able to access in this case, they were downloaded by Mr. Blank and other analysts, and then the detectives review those downloads, correct?
Correct.
For the most part. Many people at sometimes can look at them, but you do look at some of these downloads.
Yes.
Okay. Was Bart Halderson's cell phone one of these cell phones that was able to be accessed in this case?
Yes, we did access that phone.
And I'm showing what's been marked as exhibit number 497. Just in general, do you know what this to be?
A USB.
Containing the download of Bart's phone?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but Daniel was an oral
As we
person.
talked about, those downloads aren't something that you can really look at very easily. So reports are printed off with some of the data that's in those phones.
Correct.
And was a report printed off with Bart
Or was
Halderson's
he?
messages and call logs and things of that
Who
sort
knows?
relevant to this case?
Yes.
Okay. Showing what's been marked in this case is exhibit number 498. Could you tell me what that is?
Yes, the title page says that it's the contents are Bart Halderson Celebrate Instant Message Report.
Okay. And that's a report of essentially some of the activity on the phone, including some of the outgoing calls and text messages and things of that sort.
Correct.
All right. Specifically, I want to draw your attention to page 16 of this report from Bart Halderson's cell phone. Does it indicate on June 29th, 2021, about 2 in the afternoon, did he make a phone call?
Yes, it shows 2:04 p.m. that Bart had made a phone call to 608-246-6210, and the phone call lasted 19 minutes and 46 seconds.
And so you're the detective in this case. Did you call that number and figure out what that number was?
Yes, that phone number is Madison College.
I'll move 498 the evidence at this point, 497 as well.
Any objection? Yes.
Dun, dun, dun. I don't know who's real and who's not anymore. I have no idea. He's just throwing names around. And the real names he's spelling wrong. So who knows? This kid, I swear. And then the one phone call, he didn't get one of his buddies to like help him fake the phone call. He was the person on the phone call. And his Chaz was like, man, that dude sounds like Chaz. Because it was. Dude. Yes, Marty, you're real. You're very real. We know that. And we love you. This was the dumbest plan. Like the dumbest plan. Seriously. If they hadn't found out, what was he gonna do? Just move to Florida and be a bum? I mean, seriously. It's, he did not think this
No further
through.
questions
Like,
at this time.
Cross-examination?
No, thank you.
Thank you, Detective.
the long-term plan for this was not thought out.
Attorney Brown.
Okay, okay.
Welcome to the stand.
We need to stop. We need to stop right there. We'll write down the timestamp. And what day are we on? Day 9. Okay. Okay. We're going to stop there and we're going to go over to the new trial, which started at 9, I believe, but start late so we can zoom through sidebars and breaks and that kind of stuff. Yes, we're stopping right there, Marty. It's 8:53. I got to get the other feed pulled up. I can't stop right at 9 because I have to, it takes me a minute to get the other feed pulled up. You're such a baby. Quit whining. And you're going to whine that it doesn't redirect you either. So you'll be whining in the other stream. As soon as we flip over, you're going to come in and say, it didn't work. You just like to whine. Okay. So I will see you in the other stream. It should redirect you. See you guys in a few minutes. Bye.